What's up everyone, it's Valorant back with another art video. Today what I wanted to show you guys was these two different drawings I did over the course of the week. They were from My Hero Academia characters. One is of Deku and one is of Bakugo. I really wanted to show these two characters being drawn side by side since they are rivals in the show. So this is kind of like a little rivalry drawing to see which one you guys think I did better on. I'll take the time right now to show you guys what the original drawings were. And I'm going to show you my process that I did leading up to those. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. Here are the two drawings. Alright, so getting into this drawing, the first thing that I did was take reference images and I laid simple shapes over them, and then I created my own grid and tried to recreate the shapes onto the grid. When I did the Bakugo drawing, something that I did different was that I tried to redraw Bakugo in the boxes, but I had already traced out the shape, which had pretty much perfect anatomy in terms of the drawing, and I just transferred that onto my current grid. And as you can see, what I do is I start out really simple and then I just start to go through and refine the image and try to spruce it up a little bit. What I think this does is it makes it easier for me to do the line art later on. I don't have to sit there and second guess myself on the lines that I actually end up creating. The problem that I see though is that I spend so much time in this sketch phase that it seems like the majority of my drawing is the sketch phase. So after I get a good base for the line art, I drop the opacity and begin sketching out the lines. Line art is still the biggest thing that slows me down when I'm drawing, and honestly, it starts to make it a little less fun. To help make that process a little bit more bearable, what I did was I started switching how I would do my line art. So before, I was drawing a line and undoing it, drawing, undo, draw, undo, until I got the right line that I wanted. This time, what I started to do about midway through the Midoriya drawing was that I switched to a style where I would do more progression line art. So I would just draw my lines, and if there was a mistake, I would draw another line that still went in the right direction, but it sort of covered the mistake, so I just kind of went with the flow a little bit more this time. Some differences that I can see too between these drawings is obviously the pose Midoriya is in is much more cartoony. He has quite the expression going on, whereas Bakugo is a very explosive person. If you've seen the show, he's very expressive too, so there's that. I just thought it would be a really good idea to draw these two side by side. They're both really cool characters. My favorite of the two is Bakugo though. I think throughout the series he has the most character development. I really start to root for him even if he is a total asshole at the beginning of the show. So here's where we're gonna fade out. I'm gonna show the final versions of the drawings. Alright guys, so coming to an end on these drawings here, and I'm gonna show both the sketch version and the line art version right here. And what I want to know from you guys is which you prefer. So do you like the more sketchy version of the drawing, or do you like it more complete and finished, closer to the manga panel that it was taken from? I'm very curious as to what you guys think. I have my own feelings about which sort of line art I enjoy better. At the end of the last video, I asked for suggestions as to what you guys think I should draw next. I got two main suggestions. One is a chibi drawing, which I had already done for this person before, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that right here. So I had already drawn a chibi for this girl. Her name's Asia. So the drawing that I'm really going to shoot for, I think, is the Dota 2 character that Reed had suggested. In a personal conversation between him and I, he said he really wanted to take a look at my art in terms of it not being just lines, so I'm going to shoot for that, and I'm kind of curious to see how my art ends up being on like a more ethereal character. But that's about it, guys. Kind of short, sweet, to the point on this video. If you liked what you saw, make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified, stay up to date on my current projects. And I'm gonna finish out today with a quick question. So I want to know from you guys, what's a recent creative project that you guys have been working on? So it doesn't have to be drawing or painting or anything like that. It could be like woodworking or cleaning your room, right? Those types of house chores can also be a creative outlet if you let them be. So I'm curious. Let me know. Drop a comment down below. And until next time, see ya.